Hi everyone, it's Hannah again. I'm here reviewing the Baby Breeza One-Step Sterilizer Dryer Advanced, and this is a first impressions review. So this is what it looks like. This is the lid, and then it comes with a bunch of parts. And as you'll see when you read the description, it's shown to be that it can have multiple configurations. So you can do it the biggest way, like this. Like this, for like tall bottles and accessories at the top. And then the smallest way is just with this basket and the lid. So this would be if you're sterilizing pacifiers, I guess like bottle tops or something like that. And then there's a middle size, which is where you put the big basket inside the little basket, like this. Okay, and then you put the lid on. So inside the major compartment, it comes with these orange bottle holders, and you put them in. So it can fit 6 bottles. So I'm going to show you with 6 tall bottles, you cannot fit this accessory tray and then the lid, because the nipples will not fit on top. So if you're going to be sterilizing tall bottles, then you need to use the tallest configuration, which is with this basket here. If you're going to be using short bottles, then what you can do is put all your short bottles in, 6 bottles, and then it comes with, you can either put this in, or it just has an accessory tray. You can stick this in here, put the nipples on top, and then the lid will fit, and you can use it just like this. You could also, instead, put this one on. You can do both, which they recommend, like let's say you're sterilizing bottles and pump parts, then you can do that. You can have an accessory tray here where you can put nipples on top, or pump parts, and then this tray on top of here, and then put the lid on top. So one thing just from the outside of getting this that I don't love is that it is really like flimsy to put together. It doesn't click in any sort of solid way. It's kind of, everything like teeters, as you can see from this video. It's all just kind of like resting on top of each other gently, so I don't love that. The other thing is, just so you know, you fill water in this component up to the max line, and then you put it here. Okay, so when I used it, there's different modes. The power button's here. If you click this button, it sterilizes and dries, and you'll see you click it once, it's 30 minutes. If you click it twice, 45 minutes, 3 times 60 minutes, and that's for the length of time you want to sterilize and dry, and it just automatically starts. As you can see, it just started counting up. Okay, I'm going to shut that off. Then this is just, if you want to just dry it, this is a fan, just to dry it. If you just had wet bottles, you just want it to dry. Then there's this one, which is just to sterilize. And this doesn't have cycles. It just starts counting up. I assume it does 30 minutes, and it just sterilizes. So that's how the features here work. Besides not loving how it's kind of flimsy when you put it together, the other thing I don't love is even on the tallest setting, what's nice is it does fit under my countertops. I can push it back, and it fits under my countertops. But what I don't like, which is probably inevitable, is that the steam comes out here. So you can't leave it under your counters. You have to leave it at the edge of your countertop or wherever else you're leaving it, because you don't want it to damage your cabinets, obviously. And this whole thing becomes very hot. So just warning, this whole base and everything, it does become hot. Otherwise, I think the biggest con for me is just how flimsy all the components are to like stack properly. It does fit a lot. There are a lot of configurations, so that's good. But that's just my first impressions. I used it once, and that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Take care.